Viewers, thank you so much for this time. Tonight, being a student, is going to introduce himself to us and also share more about his experience. As usual, we mostly bring students from the different countries, those that are around within Belgrade, and their own decisions that have taken being in Russia, like to live in Belgrade. So more of it is about personal experience, their career development, and how are they getting along in Russia. You're most welcome. Would you please tell us about yourself?
So my name is I am from Zambia.
Well, thank you. Well, I would like to ask you straight, why are you in Russia? What brought you to Russia?
So mostly I would say what brought me to Russia is studies.
Okay, you're here to study. Why specifically Belgrade?
Belgorod, yes. When I was still back in Zambia, yes, I did my research about Belgrade and other cities, but Belgorod struck out, like it brought out most of the advantages more than the disadvantages. Mostly it brought other things like I would say inappropriate things, which I can't really say on the camera right now. Yes, but coming to Russia, coming to Belgrade, I didn't see any of those things here.
Okay, well, thank you so much. And I think with such a brief introductory, that makes us to understand where we will be headed now. How did you find your way to Russia? How did you come?
Okay, so coming to Russia is not that challenging, especially if you're coming for studies. There is a website which opens every, if I'm not mistaken, it opens every August. In my country, specifically, it opens every August where you
Okay.
apply. And then after you apply, you'll be guided on the steps which to follow for you to do all the necessary things for your travel and every other aspect. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much. And what I can say, it's really amazing. And with the basics of the information, what did you find out after when you research, and did you really get what you searched
I would say what I searched for and what I've found here is totally different. In that, what I found exceeded my expectations.
for? Wow, that would be amazing.
Yes, what I searched for when you go to internet, Google, the things that were coming, it's totally different from what I found here. What I found here, this place is big, beautiful, and very peaceful.
Well, thank you so much. And then, I think it's just a kind of ability information. Yeah, you're just right with us. He has given us direct procedures on how we will get to school, without how can you find your way to Russia. Through the links I believe we will be sharing. For those who would love to study here in Russia, to come to Belgrade, you will give us, you follow us, click, share to your friends, your brothers. Well, to our next question here is that after getting your program, how, like in terms of the visa, did you face any difficulties finding out visa? And imagine you traveling all along from Africa and to Russia. What did you feel like?
Okay, so for the about other countries, but getting a Russian visa in my country, as long as you're coming for studies, is very easy.
Wow, thank you.
It is very easy, and I was very excited because I'd say Russia is my first international country to travel to.
Wow.
Yes, so I was very excited to come to Russia because Russia has always been my dream country for studies. So it's a dream come true to be here.
Really amazing. No, I can see you guys really very impressed, and you know, you're giving an inspiration those who are yet to come, those who believe in the same dream, and I think it's very it's very compelling because at the end there are also those who will be interested to follow you up and see how possible they can get in touch with such initiative. And of course, like when you came after when you arrived at the airport, what did you have experienced any surprise, some kind of anxiety?
Okay, so I would say when I was still at home, I was told that Russia is cold.
Okay.
But when I came here,
Mm.
I got to experience the coldness on another level because I could feel it when we just entered Moscow. We were still on the plane, but I could feel that the temperature has changed.
Wow.
Yes,
So it was
and
really very scary.
it was very cold. Yes, it was very. It was a new experience completely to me. Coming from Africa, specifically the southern part of Africa, Zambia, there it's very hot there. So when I came here, experienced the weather here, it's very cold. After seeing the environment, because we landed in Moscow, Moscow is very big and beautiful city. The people are very friendly in comparison to what I had. Yeah.
Well, I think all in all, it's just about like miscommunication. The message that is out displayed on the social media is not right. But I believe with all the information that you've given, we'll have a right way to follow things like that. And so, when you arrived to Russia, you already landed and everything very good. So, at the moment, what are you studying?
At the moment, I'm doing my preparatory faculty. Yes. Afterwards, I'll do my bachelor's in economics. Yes, which has been a dream course, of course,
Wow.
because we have influential people back home in Zambia, like
Amazing.
Magnet. They also studied from Russia, and now he's a well-made
So,
person, and he
so
studied the same course. So like,
that's
why not?
yeah. So what a huge luck. Like so you have mentors who studied in Russia,
Yes.
so you follow them. I think these guys should be having a lot of history. They're doing wonders in Zambia. All right, that's a really grateful. So how like when we ask ourselves about the language, how you getting along with the Russian language?
So I'll say Russian language. Mostly when I ask people how is Russian language, they say русский язык это трудный язык, which is not the fact. It's about practicing.
Right.
Once you get the language, you practice. You study, you practice by talking to interacting with the native speakers.
Mhm.
Yes, because interaction with natives makes you become more exposed to the actual words which you're supposed to use. Yes, it's not hard when you pour yourself fully into the language. Like you want to learn it, you are passionate about learning it. It won't be hard for you. But if you just follow that concept, русский язык это трудный язык, you won't learn it.
Sure. I think it just right from what you said, you know, like where since you're reading the language, have you like do you face some challenges in coping up with in terms of the the, the, the lecturers related to the students? How do you get along with them?
I think the lecturers, the relationship with students is very good in that uh, the lecturers here are very friendly, and there are people who try to make you pass. They are not here to make you fail. They try to make you pass, so they will do their best. They'll pour their best so that you are able to understand each and every concept they are talking about. Yes, so the relationship between students and lecturers here is very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's really very great. And like, so when you are here, have you like joined some clubs, maybe Rooster Club, and the other clubs with us within the preparatory faculty?
So yes, there are many clubs which you can join here, but I'm in the chess club because
You
I
like
love
chess,
chess.
right?
Yes,
But
yes.
I would also recommend you that you need to join the Ruski club. It's really very important. And when you're learning the language, you meet different people. Like, have you met any Russian like person, maybe a man that you
Yes, I wouldn't really say it was. It was just an interaction I had with a Russian woman lady
Mm.
when I was in the chess club when she came, and she was playing the chess like, and then she was speaking in Russian language. Then she's asking you things in Russian language, so you are there learning chess and learning Russian language at the same
Wow.
time. Yeah.
I think it's really very good and it's very enticing because, why I ask you about the clubs? These are the social gathering groups that you can interact with. You engage with people you meet for the first time. You are introduced to a new system of life, how you can speak, playing the games, and you meet friends.
Mm.
So, like, have you made any friends since you
Yes, I've made a lot of friends.
arrived?
A
Okay.
lot of friends from multiple countries.
Wow.
Yes, a lot of friends.
So, like you guys, you speak in Russian language or which language do you guys study?
So, I would say the majority of African countries speak fluent English, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But since we are here, we've made it our, I would say, we've made it our habit to speak Russian language because minus doing that, we won't be able to learn the language.
Okay,
So
that's
we
great.
try our best, even if it's broken Russian, we speak. Yeah.
That's right. So, like one thing, what are there any surprises like since when you arrived in Belgrade? What
So,
these personal surprises you see?
okay, so I would say two things basically because these two things were the most things I was afraid of. The first thing is I was told that there's racism in Russia, like especially if you're from Africa. And yeah. So coming here, I found out that I'd say people here are more friendly than most African countries. I'd say they are very friendly. Yeah, they will help you with most of the things you will need as long as you are able to speak the language, of course.
Okay.
Because they love their language, they embrace it,
Mm.
they like to know other cultures, but as long as you know the language, yeah, you can explain to them in their own language. I'd say the second thing is the prices of things. I don't know if it's only in Belgorod or the entire Russia, but the prices of products in Belgorod are relatively low compared to my country. Yes. So I was very surprised saying, but in Russia, how come the prices are lower than the items I buy back
Oh,
home?
that's amazing. So that means you're recommending everyone who wants to study in
Oh,
Russia to come direct to Belgrade.
oh, definitely.
Wow.
If you want to study in Russia, just come straight to Belgrade. That's why I call you
But but the school you did medicine. Which school is that? Where would they go to Belgrade?
Okay, so Belgrade, I'm currently doing my preparatory faculty at Belgrade State National Research University. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I think well, thank you. And then the next thing is like, what do you most like here? Well, thank you. What did you like most here? Like something the best.
Okay, so the best thing I like, okay, I would say it's not only one.
Mm.
I'd say the environment is very conducive for learning. Very conducive for learning. In that you find a lot of things to use for learning. Books are ever available. You have a lot of places to study from. You have a lot of things to do other than school, which can refresh your mind. And I would say people are very friendly here.
That's a great
Very,
thing. Yeah.
very friendly.
Yeah, I think they're very social, right?
Yes, very social. Plus, I'd say the the prices, the economy here is relatively stable. I would say yes.
Well, thank you so much. That's of course is very interesting, and I think that part of it is just social life and adaptation, how you can get along with the social environment. Then the next is like, so from here after what are your plans after you do your bachelor's?
So my plans after my bachelor's, basically I'll go back home. I would say to pour out the knowledge I've gotten from this country. So basically coming to Russia is about was for me was about getting a new experience, how this country, despite being so big, is able to manage its economy, like keeping its economy like this. As
Okay.
an aspiring economist, I would say get the information that's here, go back home, and make a difference.
Well, that's
If,
really
if
great.
that's not enough, come back here for my master's and my PhD. Go back home, pour that information.
Wow.
Yes.
I know that's like the vibes. It's a very powerful one, and I know it really speaks some kind a very huge sense in that regard. As an economist, you know you have a mentor that has been inspired to the history that is in Russia, and you're also adding it in. And with also viewers around, they're very inspired. They can also pick from you. Like, have you visited any of the interest places, like tourism places? You've been to the museums and different kino theaters. Have you gone to such places?
So in Belgrade, I
Mm.
have visited the museum, the park, but outside Belgrade, I haven't yet.
So, what did you most like? What did you admire about these museums, the
They,
theaters?
I'd say they have a lot of things, a lot of historical items, which are very good. Like they have a lot of things I have never seen before. So I'd say,
So, like, imagine right now, you're asked to like maybe whisper your favorite delicacy, the Russian cuisine. Like, what would you mention? Have you already gotten any interesting cuisines around you?
Blinsky. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well. Blinsky. Yeah, it's very good actually.
Wow. So,
Yes.
did you try any of it, like apart from
I
bros?
I tried it. I tried the one back home in Zambia because back home in Zambia we have the Russian house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, where you get to learn some Russian cultures and other aspects of Russia before coming to
Okay.
Russia. Yes,
Okay.
we have.
Well, so you first go through integrations, like you have a Russian house in Zambia.
Yes,
So
where
you get acquainted with the culture, like
the
the food,
language, the
the
basics
language.
of the language. Yes.
Okay. Wow. I think that's has been a very very strong preparation for that, and we really admire such a plan, and it's very strong because I believe it helps anyone who comes from Zambia before having a plan, before reaching to Russia, would have at least like a would like put in like prepared, maybe engage in a lot of energy in regards to the information. So at least when you prepare, by the time you come, you would have already hosted a lot of information. So within the moment, like how do you handle like anxiety or maybe a homesickness? Have you felt a kind of a homesickness kind of stuff?
Um, yes, but at the end of the day, I know that I just remember that I have friends who are from my continent, who are from Africa, and they try their best to make me feel at home. And oh, I'd say just knowing that you came here for education and other things keeps me moving on. I'd say.
All right. So that's really grateful. And did you feel any comparison in terms of education, the class system, the lectures in classroom when you study? How do you feel with the system there?
The system is very advanced. I would say it is very, very advanced in that they have things which I have never seen before. I wouldn't say in Africa. I would say in my country, yes, they have the education system here is very advanced, especially when it comes to the way they give the tests and other things. Yes, it's not compared to my country. It's different and it's very unique.
Wow. So you just like you know it is better than in Africa.
Yes, it is. It is very, very good.
So, like, what could you say? What could be your message to anyone who is watching you right now in regards to the biasness of information? So, what can you tell them exactly since you've really seen everything?
So basically, I would say I have been in your shoes where you think you are just getting information from the internet. People saying no, these people are racist. No, there is war, there is what, there is what. There is nothing like that here. I am a living testimony as you are seeing me here. I've never been happier than I am right now. Yes, so like it's a lot. Come and experience it yourself. That vibe, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I think that's really very powerful message, and we know it. It's the best way for us to get information is to reach out everyone, to us one on one from different countries, different faculties, and then different specialities. This help us to get the immediate information to anyone who's willing to come to Russia and be with us, follow, like, do the best that will always get the best information for you, whatever you want. And I believe we're here together to help each other grow. So thank you so much, and really very honored to be here hosting our brother long away from Zambia. He has just landed, I think he's not mistaken, 3 months only, but he now speaks Russian. So there's nothing difficult with the Russian, as he said. If you believe you prepare very early, nothing will be impossible for you. Thank you so much, and see you later. Did you hang it up?